Hey everyone, it's Ted, the Buffalo Beauty Boy, and today I'm hoping this video is going to be a little bit quick, but I wanted to share an unboxing and a first impression of some products from Victoria Beckham Beauty. First impression is kind of loose because I did have one product prior to placing this order, and I don't have like everything from the line. I just picked the products that kind of called to me. But Victoria Beckham Beauty is a luxury, clean beauty brand by Victoria Beckham herself, Queen Mother. And she is an icon, posh spice. We know her, we love her. Quintessentially British and elegant. So all of that speaks to me, and I wanted to try what she had going on. The beautiful Khaki on here, Khaki Reviews Beauty, posted that there was the sale and it reminded me, so I placed an impromptu order and I picked up a few things. But the first product that I had from them already was their Bitten Lip Tint, the Bitten Lip Tint in the shade Amour. And I picked this up because it is a brown lip tint, and every single lip tint on me goes berry, and this does not. So I picked this up maybe like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, because I had a bunch of like money from Shop, the app. And if you like spend, or if you like buy stuff with Shop, you get money back or a percentage back that you can use for other stuff. So I had a bunch of money for that. I think I got this like almost 50% off with like money from Shop. And it just called to me that my money was about to expire from it. So I placed an order. And I have been loving this. This is what I'm wearing constantly. I use it for touch-ups. I keep it in my bag. It's great. So because I had such a positive first experience with this, I placed another order. You know, right now, all that I have on are my eyebrows and my foundation. I have on the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. It's what I'm using right now. So I figured, you know, I don't really have a better base to compare to. I was thinking about using my Armani, but I've used that a ton in my recent videos, so I wanted to do kind of a callback to something else that I love. It's a medium finish. I don't think it's matte. I don't think it's dewy. I think it's something right in between, and that's what I try to wear when I'm doing a first impression, because it helps me kind of calibrate what the products are doing. So it comes in a box, you know, pretty standard, but the box has this gorgeous like cream color, and then it's got the logo, just the Victoria Beckham in simple writing, and then you get a little postcard, and the writing says, thank you for supporting Victoria Beckham Beauty. I hope you love the products as much as I loved creating them. Kisses, VB. So, you know, just kind of a cute touch, and that's luxury. You're paying for that. So, you know, you're already getting this luxurious experience just with the unboxing. You have this beautiful tissue wrap with a sticker that's got the VB logo in gold. And then you have this gorgeous cloth bag. And that's what all your products come in. I really wanted to kind of showcase this because for something as simple as a lip product, I got all of this pomp and circumstance with just this product. And the fact that you get it, you know, with this, and I think it's the same sized bag, but that I got with the lip product, but you know, kind of nice. I definitely don't think it's like big enough or sturdy enough that I could use it as like a makeup bag, but it's a cute little gift bag. I find Victoria Beckham Beauty is really calibrated properly in terms of like sustainability, I think, in their packaging. There wasn't a ton of excess. This is all you get. So there's not tons of, you know, protecting bits. And you don't have a ton of plastic. I just, you know, I think some beauty brands, especially luxury brands, tout being like eco-friendly or sustainable or minimal packaging. And I feel like sometimes the experience suffers from that. Not that it's a bad thing to be sustainable, but when you're paying for a luxury experience and you get, you know, some eco peanuts and your products just kind of thrown around in there. It doesn't feel super high end, where this does, and it's very minimal, very light. So they're not shipping tons of stuff that they don't need to. And I appreciate that because it calls back to their sustainable, like clean idea, but then it also leans into the luxury aspect as well. So in terms of their shipping and their website and their packaging, 10 points for that, I think. They included some samples of their fragrances. I chose the fragrance Sweet 302 for my sample. And then they also included other, like the mini samples, but I chose this because it's a cherry fragrance, which I don't have in my collection. So I'm excited to try it, but I'm wearing fragrance right now. I'm not gonna do this. Maybe I'll make a reel trying it. Would you guys wanna see that? In the comments below, just put a cherry emoji if you want me to make a reel on Instagram about this. I picked up 4 products that were on sale. I picked up the highlighter stick, the cream blush stick, a eyeliner, and an eyeshadow. And the eyeshadow comes in tissue paper, I think, just for a little extra support in the packaging. I've heard Khaki rave up and down about the eyeliner, so I'm really excited for this. Eyeliner is not typically my strong suit, but I'm excited to try it out. The eyeliner packaging is beautiful. It has these really sturdy caps. It comes with a like thicker cap for the end, and then it comes with a smudger on the other end. And this is the shade Smoky Quartz. Immediately super creamy. I can already tell that this is gonna feel beautiful on my eyes. The next product I picked up is the lid luster in the shade Chiffon. And this, it has a little like stopper, which I assume you're supposed to hang on to, but it's a gorgeous champagne shade, which I love. It just works really well for me. This feels really soft in the pan. And it's a great like mirror finish, you know, wet look reflection. And this is in a glass pot. So very weighty, very heavy, very luxury. And the last 2 products that I picked up are base products. I picked up the Reflect Highlighter Stick in Pearl. And this is in a gorgeous embossed gold package. It's a stick cream highlighter. And it feels really soft and melty on the skin. I have a feeling this is gonna be gorgeous. And last but not least, the Cheeky Posh Cream Blush in the shade Mini Skirt. This, I believe, is a, like a mauve rose, it said. So, very pretty. And it looks like it's in a black package, but it's not. It's actually tortoiseshell. So, just something a little bit fun. Then we have the Satin Kajal in Smoky Quartz, the Lid Luster in Chiffon, the Reflect Cream Highlighter in Pearl, and the Cheeky Posh Cream Blush in Mini Skirt. So I've got the Lid Luster on, and it's really beautiful. I definitely think that like the finger is probably the best way to apply it. I don't think that the formula is as creamy to the touch as I initially thought that it was going to be. However, there is 0 fallout. And that's kind of rare for something this like refractive on the eye. I know the like glitter puck from Half Magic is beautiful, but there's tons of fallout. Even like Space Cowboy gets a ton of fallout on me, any of the Super Shock shadows, and this I really don't notice any. It is very creamy. I wonder what the set down is. You know, it's definitely not like as high pigment as like the Urban Decay 24-hour liners. But I think it's like probably not supposed to be. And I'm just gonna kind of smoke that out into the shadow. These are super blendable. So I think that in and of itself is really forgiving. I do worry a little bit about the longevity, but that's really, really pretty. Again, eyeliner is not my strong suit, so please forgive. Again, there's anything that I can really preach. It's that they are sisters, not twins, for just about everything. But the fact that I created a pretty like smoky eye with 2 products is pretty cool, I think. Now I'm gonna go in with the highlighter. I love this kind of highlighter because I think it's really natural. It's very similar to the Chanel one, but I think a little bit cheaper. And it just gives that natural soft glow. I'm gonna turn my lighting down so you can see that it's not just the light refraction, like that's on the skin, and that's really, really beautiful. I think I'm excited to see how it like wears, but I love that it doesn't pick up my foundation underneath it, because I feel like a lot of the time these sort of products do when they have that really slippy, unctuous base to it. I think sometimes like that glow only comes from a like cream formula, but that creaminess can pick up your foundation. And the fact that this doesn't is really, really nice. For my favorite, the blush, I'm gonna start with just a little bit and see what that does. It looks like it's very creamy, like just putting that on, I've already kind of worked away the embossing. So I can see this maybe going pretty quickly, but it's a little bit more solid than I thought it was. It has a little bit more body to it than I think I was expecting, because when I swiped it, it felt like it was really creamy. And it's not that it's not, but you see how it took me a little while to blend and buff that out. Usually with something that's a little bit softer, it kind of blends out in, you know, a couple swipes. And this has a little bit more body to it, which I'm almost wondering if that helps give it longevity. Like, I'm wondering if this is gonna really last all day. Also, what's kind of funny is I, you know, patted that in and I don't really have a ton on my fingers. So that's kind of interesting. Like with the Phytosurgence one, like I have it everywhere. So definitely an interesting cream formula that I'm excited to kind of work into my collection. I realize I made the rookie mistake of not talking about the Bitten lip tint. So I'm gonna swatch that. And it has this beautiful doe foot applicator, glass packaging, very weighty. But now in your head, I want you to think of what every lip tint looks like. They're either really pink, really orange, really wine stainy, like they've got that purple base to them, and if they're pH adjusting, forget about it. I don't know if this one has any pH adjuster in it. I have a feeling it does because the applicator is kind of stained, and I was told that that's a pretty good indicator of them having a pH adjuster. But so you've got, you know, the like Benetint, like, you know what a lip tint looks like. This is what I'm talking about. This brownie nude caramel color is perfect for me. I always kind of say that I struggle with lip tints because my lip color itself is pretty strong, and I have a lot of violet in my lip tone. And I'm gonna put this on just so you can kind of see. This is truly like, when I think of a nude, what a nude is. See how it doesn't really look like I have anything on, but it's just really well calibrated for the look that I have, my features, the undertone of my lips. I really, really like this. And it does dry down pretty quickly. Minimal transfer. I think because it's so natural looking, I don't really notice it fading, but I reapply as needed. So this was just a really kind of rough first impression of Victoria Beckham Beauty, but I'm really excited to incorporate these into my collection. I love the way that I look. I think the eyeliner I can probably stand to play around with a little bit more. I'm interested to see how it wears on me because I do have hooded eyes that are oily. So liner tends to be tricky for me. That's why I don't really wear a ton of it. But I love this look. I love how easy it was for me to create. I don't know why this is looking so asymmetrical. Like, you can kind of see, like, there's a shadow there, but it's not the liner, like, downward. Yeah, so I think overall, all of these products feel really interesting. The formulas are very different than what I initially expected. You know, I know what a cream blush feels like in a stick form. I know what a balmy highlighter feels like. I know what a, like, emollient shimmer shadow feels like. And I know what a lip tint feels like. And all of these have just something a little different, something a little bit special about them that to me really says that they're luxury. That being said, the pricing on them is just a touch high. Again, I got the lip tint with money from Shop that I accumulated, and then everything else was 20% off. And I kind of think that the 20% off was what I needed to really sway me to place an order. I don't know if I would pay full price. I guess I have to see how these wear and how they incorporate into my routine. Because I have no problem paying good money for a beautiful product or a beautiful formula. But this, I have a feeling that the price tag reflects the packaging. And that's kind of a cumbersome thought because I understand when you're paying for luxury beauty, you're paying for the formula, the like interesting tonality and color of the product, but you're also paying for ease of application, use of the product. You're paying for the packaging, the components, everything like that. And all of these feel really beautiful. They all feel gorgeous in the hand. I would love having these in my makeup bag. I would feel so chic pulling this out and reapplying. But I don't know if the, you know, chicness of the like application and the way that I feel applying them reflects the price being quite as high as it is. So I think if you're interested, definitely check out Victoria Beckham Beauty when they have a sale going on. If one of the colors just calls to you in such a way because it's different and unique, then maybe give them a go. But I'll definitely reflect on them in future videos and posts. But I just wanted to get a video out and kind of share some feelings about my first impressions of Victoria Beckham Beauty. In the comments, please let me know if you've tried anything from Victoria Beckham Beauty and what you thought about them. I can't wait to chat with you. And make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. It helps me a ton. And as always, if you made it this far, I hope that you're taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're showing yourself the same kindness and love that you show everybody else. And most importantly, I hope you remember that you're made of gold.